Y'all, I am scared. It's Tuesday. Talk about it Tuesday. Let's talk about it. Hello. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I think my sound system kind of messed up. You guys probably could still hear the music. I couldn't. Anyway, hello. Hi, Element. Hi, Anthony. Hi, everyone who's coming in. I think I saw Calming Echo as well. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Hey, VOD watchers. Hey, lurkers. And hello, people who are never going to show up. Yeah, I have, basically, I don't remember what I was saying, but I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, and today, oh yes, I was saying I'm so tired today, like I'm not even like fully with it. What's up, Spike? Welcome. I'm not even fully with it today. I've been so tired, but I woke up early this morning and I went for my walk. I actually walked to the store, got a couple things, came back, had some interesting moments. I talked with a lady at the crosswalk. She's like one of those people that help the kids cross like on a school day. I forget what you call them, but I'm sure she has. She's so little, she's so short, chat. She is so short and so sweet. And for whatever reason, right, at the crossway that I'm at, or the light, the intersection, whatever you want to call it, when I push the button, I don't know, it might just be me being the luckiest unlucky person. Typically when I push the button, I have to wait for 2 rounds of traffic before the light actually works. Thank you for redeeming a bonk, TBF. I don't have my character up here. Hold on one sec. Let's switch out. Hello. Oh, you're not supposed to see that. You're not supposed to see that. Maybe we'll just hang out here. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for the bonk. Could you actually hear it? I think so, right? Wait. I don't think you could. Well. Just briefly saying hi. Well, hello. Yeah, TBF. What's it like? It's your first week in a new place, right? How's it going? Hopefully it's going okay. Thank you for redeeming the bonk. Yeah, so I've been really tired this week. And I was saying I was talking to the crosswalk lady, whatever. A school crossing guard. Thank you. Crossing guard is what I was thinking of. Anthony, you complete me. Thank you for completing my sandwich. So, I was talking to her, but the reason why is because it was taking so long for the light to switch and give me the white walking signal that it's okay to cross. And typically I'm someone who I want to follow those rules of the road. A lot of times people will crosswalk or it's called jaywalking, excuse me. A lot of people will jaywalk or walk along the crosswalk even if the light isn't white or green to say for going. So At the one that I was by, for whatever reason, a lot of times I'll hit the button to signal I want to cross, and the next time it will still be red and I can't cross. Hey, dude. Well. Hello, hello. Hello. So, did YouTube chat update for everyone else? It looks super different. How so? So I'm not sure what's going on, y'all. I don't know if it's my computer. I don't know if it's my internet. I don't know what it is. But for some reason, for the past week or so, my streams and things have been disconnecting. I don't know if there's like a conflict or maybe something needs to be updated. I thought it was just OBS, but during this weekend of playing the 7 days in the 7 days server for the weekend, I kept having like almost like I had a really high ping and I would get disconnected from the server. I'm not sure what in the world is happening here. I haven't done anything weird to my computer. I don't think I've installed anything new recently. So maybe there's something that needs to be updated, or maybe there's something wrong with my ISP. I have no idea what the issue is, and I'm nervous because I was just playing Repo last night with some friends, and I also had a ridiculously high ping in the lobby. It shows what your ping is, and it kept fluctuating from like anywhere from 70, which is normal, to like 1,000. I've never seen 1,000 ping before, so I'm not sure what in the world that means. So apologies if the stream cuts out. I literally do not know what the problem is or how to fix it. 7 days of poor Mimi disconnecting. I did. I could disconnect it a lot, but I kept trying to get back in because I enjoy hanging out with the crew. But now that makes me nervous for this stream. So I'm thinking, I thought I just needed to restart my computer. I thought maybe I just needed to update something. I don't know. So, and it makes me annoyed because it's happening right now. I don't use a VPN. No, Kamineko. Yo, how are you, my Jamaican queen? I'm good. I'm nervous though because I don't think my streams are gonna go very well. I don't know, like I've been deleting stuff to save space. I don't think that's I don't know what it is. I'm not well versed in computer, so I should just fire my ISP. Maybe that's the problem. But I don't know, chat. I don't know. I'm sad. Alright, let's uninstall repo. I'm sad. I'm annoyed. But anyway, so yeah, I've been tired. I went for a walk this morning. I went to the store, got some stuff. I took out the garbage. I cleaned up after my grandma, you know, gave her morning medicine, and during breakfast went to like change her sheets. So I'm doing like 2 loads of laundry. And it doesn't seem like a lot. It's already 2 p.m. But for the past, I think 2 hours or so, I've kind of been bed rotting. I was watching D'Angelo. I might be in a D'Angelo video. He was like, say hi to chat. And he has a text kind of similar to mine. Hold on, let's see. Which page? Would it be the just chatting? Let's see. Would it be this page? Yeah. So like, let's say, right? We just have my wallpaper. Oh, well, you see how your chat is on the side here? And you see your names? D'Angelo's actually looks very similar to mine, except there's no names on his. There's no names on his chat. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna put a mango emoji or icon after everything that I say, so that I'll know it's me if I'm in one of his videos. So that's what I did today. He was doing a video on Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, so the original Brangelina. And before we got the benefers, and probably before ship names and stuff and like animes and dramas and whatnot. But anyway, I marked my territory. I pissed in his chat with mango emojis. So if you watch the next D'Angelo video, you might see me. I don't know. I don't think I made it in time for the end where he was like, all right, say bye, chat. I don't think I made it in the end, but all the music is not on this channel. Anyway, so yeah, that's what the chat looks like on the side. Shall we go back? Let's go back to here. Chat is really small here. You can monitor your task manager under performance if your internet cuts off. Okay, so let's see. Control Shift Escape is how I get to task manager. Most people put Control Alt Delete, but then that takes you to another page, and then there's like extra steps. Shortcut is Control Shift Escape. You're welcome. Try it. You'll like it. So I'm looking at my task manager. If you can monitor your task manager under performance. Okay, I'm looking at performance. I don't know what the fuck any of this means though. Am I gonna dox myself if I share this information? Can I share this with you? And you tell me? Fuck it. Fuck it, chat. Fuck it. Look. Oh. No, now you don't want to. When the PCs try to protect you. Okay. Is this okay? What does this mean? We've got our CPU, our memory. Memory is crazy high, right? So I think maybe it's a memory issue. Would that mess up with the Wi-Fi? Look at the Wi-Fi. If it's spiking like this. I don't want to click on it because I don't know if it's going to dox me. But what this mean, chat? Am I on a potato? IT guy, Control Shift Escape is the way to go. Hey, red! Nice. Alright, so what this mean? Is it safe for me to click on any of these buttons without doxing myself? You know what? I don't trust it. Hold on. Oh yeah, no, I can't click on the Wi-Fi. It shows my shit. I knew it. I almost did it, chat. My disk, my C drive, my memory is crazy high. But I'm assuming that's bad. So my thing, I think this is safe to show. Oh my god, please don't dox me, chat, please. This is my memory. I only have 16 gigs, which my last computer I think had 32 or I don't know, more. I had more than 16, probably less than 32. So that's something I definitely am planning on upgrading, but I think the last time I looked at the prices, they were kind of stupid high. So, I'll get 2 new memory sticks so I can upgrade to 32 gigs at least. But yeah, I'm not going to show my Wi-Fi. Don't look. But yeah, this is my PC. This is what we got going on. And, I don't fucking know. You tell me. Never trust chat. Now, just the Ethernet or Wi-Fi part. Okay. I won't touch it. I won't touch it. I won't show you that. But yeah, this is my PC. I have NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060. And I've had this computer for a little while. There was a time where, oh God, it felt like almost a year, at least 6 months, where I was on a dying computer. That computer was dying for years. And then for a good 6 months, I only had a laptop, a little crap top that I got for like $200. In the meantime, while I saved up for this PC, while I looked and searched, and a lot of people were super kind and really helpful, trying to, like, one, help me fix the other computer that I probably spent like $3,000 on. And eventually gave up because it just wasn't working. Oh my god, there's so much shit on there too, you don't understand. But anyway, we got a new one, which huge help from a lot of people. I want to shout out Eric Chambers, an immense crazy help for getting this computer and all this stuff, and y'all are amazing. So thank you. But now I don't know what's going on, so you know, streams might be a little less exciting, which makes me nervous for was it tomorrow? Thursday? We're doing a special thing. It is out now, so now I can kind of talk about it. Hold on. I need to make sure y'all can't see my when I bring up my Discord. 2 seconds. Okay, good. We were saved. We're fine. So should I switch to this? No, let's go here. Yeah. So if y'all were following, you'll see there was an announcement that was made. So on Thursday, July 16th, so that's 2 days from now, Mooney Nurse and I will be doing a project called the Side Chat. So there's a whole channel for it, so you guys will get more information as the date gets closer, so most likely tomorrow. And yeah, so 12 p.m. EST, so that's going to be lunchtime for a lot of us probably, is when we'll do our thing. I'm super excited about it. We still have some things to do. I don't want to talk too much about it, but just know that it's going to be a thing and it's going to be kind of awesome, I think. So I hope to see you guys there. As you know, I've always wanted to do a kind of podcast, talk show type of thing. I'm someone who's very curious about people, and I think everyone is really fucking interesting, and I love having conversations and expanding that. So I'm super excited about that. The network connection will be a lot more stable with an Ethernet cable, but it may be slower if you have gigabit Wi-Fi. I don't know what that is. What's gigabit Wi-Fi? Unless you also have gigabit Ethernet. I have an Ethernet cable. It's not plugged in because I don't think the cord stretches. It's in my office. So when my PC was in my office, but right now my PC's in my bedroom. Should I see if the cord will stretch? I don't think it will. The girl's about to start a React channel. No, it's not a React channel. It's not a React channel. Either the Wi-Fi is bad. Maybe ask Nurse or Mooney in DM. I don't know how technical they are. I think Nurse is more technical than us. I don't fucking know. Just the Ethernet. So you think if I plug in Ethernet, all my problems will be resolved? Say less. All right, I'm gonna buy a 20-foot Ethernet cable now. Is there like a special cable that y'all would suggest? I'm looking on Amazon right now. Like, does it matter? Ethernet cable is Ethernet cable, or are there specs that make a difference? The maximum Ethernet run is over 300 feet. You can get a cable long enough. Yeah. I'm not worried about the length. I'm worried about, like, I guess the quality. Maybe it doesn't match. Maybe it doesn't matter. Ethernet cable. I wonder how long I should get cable. 50 feet? There's just literally going to be a cable running from... Should I, like, staple it to the ceiling and drag it around? I could absolutely do that. Am I going to? Probably not, but, you know. 25 feet? I don't know. Or from one room to another. Hello, Arcoli. Yes, we are. So check the Discord for more information. It will be on Thursday, so mark your calendars, boys. Ethernet. So they have some that look like that got gold in it or some shit. Do I need gold in my fucking cables? I don't know. 40 gigabits per second. Oh, so there's different shit. Bitch. Maybe get some measuring tape first. I don't care about the length. I'm like the type of cable to make sure that the internet will be at its best. And see if that is my problem. See how long it is between your PC and the router. Give me a sec. I'm gonna check it right now. One sec. Yeah, the one I have right now is definitely not long enough. It's like 6 feet. Ethernet is Ethernet P standard. It's about your speed from your provider. Okay. Gold is scam. A digital connection works or it doesn't. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. So should I just get like an Amazon Basics cable? I don't think I need 50 feet, but we're just gonna get it anyway. 25. Maybe we should do 25. It's only $8 fucking. That's stupid cheap. Well, we should do the 50 feet, right? Just in case. 50 foot is like 15 bucks. Used, get it used for $10. Honestly. Gold is a terrible conductor of electricity, one of its innate properties that makes it so valuable. Who would make a cable with gold? Yeah, I do always wonder why gold is so valuable. I guess it's not because it is a soft metal, right? I mean, as far as hardness goes in metals, it's one of the softer ones. Maybe it's got perceived value not because it's useful in things, but maybe because it's so soft, it can be used to make jewelry and all types of shit, but not necessarily be a strong metal for any sort of structural integrity. That is interesting though. But things are valuable based on how you perceive it, you know? For example, I remember hearing this story where like a guy, to prove value, he would take, I think this actually had religious connotation or context to it. Like how some people believe in a higher power without ever seeing it or having a personal experience. Sometimes they will believe without having to see it. And so someone ended up comparing it to like a dollar bill. Like where they wouldn't want things that are dirty or like perceived dirty or whatever. And so he had like a crisp, clean dollar bill or whatever, and its value is $1. And then he crumpled it up and like stomped it into the ground to where it was a dirty dollar, but it still had value. So I don't remember what the metaphor was. I don't remember the reasoning behind it, but I don't know why that just stood out to me for whatever reason. And maybe gold is similar in a sense where it doesn't matter that it's an actual trash metal or conductor, but it still has perceived value because we say it does. For example, all your money being in a piece of plastic. The plastic itself isn't valuable, but what it represents is, I guess. Yeah, that's gonna not be great if we ever had any sort of apocalyptic situation, though, you know. Then I guess the value would be your gold bars. But again, who would really buy gold bars if we were like apocalyptic situation? Let's say zombie outbreak, for example. Are you really going to care about your gold bars? No, you want alcohol, you want batteries, you want bullets, you want medical supplies, you want food, you know, that type of shit is probably going to be the most valuable. Or diamonds, you know, whatevs. Blood diamonds. Gold pretties, so we put value on it. Like diamonds. Diamonds are basically worthless. There's no difference between lab grown and mined ones except for the price. Really, Damien? What about the strength? Because I know like diamond is so much stronger than gold, for example, to where they use diamond to cut other elements like marble and all types of shit. It's like very, very strong diamond. I wonder if there's the same strength properties in lab grown versus not lab grown. Gold is used on your connector pins and sockets in your motherboard. It's not enough to be rich, though. Yeah. Although there are people who... I remember seeing a video where someone would buy old used computer parts just to pick off all the metal and then, like, I don't know, solder it or smelt it into something valuable again. Like copper. Copper apparently is very valuable for whatever reason. So people will literally rob houses and businesses for their copper wires and shit. Weird. Lab diamonds are still made from compressed carbon. Got you. Thank you, Damien. See, I feel like I learned something new today. Well, it is Talk About It Tuesday, which I've just made up. And it's been about 30 minutes chit-chatting with y'all. So shall we get into the meat? The reason why I'm afraid. I saw something and I stopped it before I finished because I was like, okay, I feel like this is conversational right now. Basically, yeah. Hold on. We're about to watch a video. As soon as I share my screen properly. Hello, that's me. Diamonds are expensive because marketing has convinced people it's more valuable if it comes from slave labor. Blood diamonds, yeah. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Honestly, anything, even something small, if someone you look up to or that you trust believes in this thing, you're more inclined to believe in that thing too, and it can pop off, which is why you see like dollar store goods going viral, like fucking Stanley cups. For example, I wouldn't say Stanley is a dollar store thing. Stanley has been around for a long time. The cups are actually really strong, I guess. And one of the things for me, I don't know if it was real or not. Actually, let's see if we could find it. Let's see if we could find it. I was never like into Stanley cups. I do not own a Stanley cup, but there was one time where I could have been convinced. And I'm gonna see if I can find the video that would have convinced me. Hi! Danger's still alive. It was... What is it called? Stanley. Stanley Cup. It's literally the first one. Oh, you can't see my screen. Okay, one second. Okay, I need to grab a drink, take my medicine since I've eaten. Please, please do take care of yourselves, everyone. I will go ahead and stop the music. And then I will share my screen. Should I share my whole screen? Or just a window? Let's see. Wait a second. I literally might dox myself. Hold on. In an effort not to dox myself, let's do this. And then see what happens. Okay. Okay, we're not doxing ourselves. Good. All right. So, with the Stanley Cup, like I said, I do not own one. I did not fall into the hype of it. I have watched content of people, like influencers, having a ridiculous amount of Stanley Cups, and that's not the only thing that has gone viral. It's just the first one that I'm talking about. When I look up Stanley Cup, the first search that shows up is car fire. This, when I saw this, this was the one that I was like, y'all need to pay her. If she does marketing or whatever, this is the perfect Stanley Cup marketing. I don't know which one to click on. Let's see. Oh, golly. Y'all, we didn't do the Wordle either.
This is the incredible moment a Stanley...
Oh, fucking...
Case of Stanley Cups.
Can we just get the original, please? The fuck? Can we just get the plain video without other people talking over it?
Everybody's so concerned about if the Stanley spills. But what about the milk? It was on a fire yesterday. It still has ice in it.
Yeah, that would have sold it for me. That would have sold it for me. A thermos cup that still has ice in it after the car that it was in caught on fire. When you see the state of this car, I don't know if it's real or not, but like if it is, like this is what would have sold me on a Stanley Cup. This right here is what would have sold me. I don't give a fuck about your aesthetics. I don't give a fuck about your room or your influencer bullshit. Like this would have sold it for me. Look at the state of that car. But also, hold on. I'm peeping whatever this is looks fucking fresh too, so I don't know. She could have literally just tossed that in there, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Whether or not it's real, this would have sold it for me. We also had other things that I just feel like are more stupid that people were getting up in arms about, just like influencer insanity, or I don't know what you would call it, but where people just get obsessed over something that goes viral and everybody wants to get a piece of it, especially the ones that are essentially like legalizing gambling for children, like the Five Below that was selling those little buns. They were like, I don't know, what are those called? I don't remember what they're called, but they're little dumplings, little jelly dumplings or something. It's like a stress ball in the shape of a dumpling. And you're essentially gambling because when you get it, you don't know which one is going to be inside until you open it. It reminds me of Labubu's. Like there's a whole list of shit like that where there's that surprise element. You don't know exactly what you're getting. And so you get this instant hit of dopamine, even if it's not something that you'll really ever use. Like there was people who were, yeah, like a gotcha. Exactly, Damien. Like people would buy so many, and people who didn't even need it. For example, adults buying these children's toys. And then there were controversies and drama when they would be in lines, like Starbucks selling like a special version of their cups or something. And like, it turns out all the employees were buying them before. No, it wasn't a tumbler. It was like a glass bear cup, I guess, like a coffee cup made out of glass in the shape of a bear, which is basically like the old school honey jars. Like, please hold on. Starbucks bear. This shit caused fights over this. Like, it's cute, but I'm not like Black Friday waiting for something like this like other people have. No judgment to you. If that's something that you want, more power to you. I'm totally fine with the Temu version, not gonna lie. Like, you know what I mean? Stuff like this builds hype and builds craze. Just it gets people riled up. Yeah, the Labubus, a whole bunch of stuff. Even ones where people are selling like Shein and Temu, fucking AliExpress jewelry and stuff to whoever. And they would take like little beads or little gems and stuff and scoop. They call them scoop, maybe challenges. It's not a challenge. I don't know, but they literally pay for someone to scoop these things that represent some sort of gift as if they're getting it for free. But no, you're paying for it. And people were paying extra to have your scoops filmed. So kind of a guaranteeing that you're getting something good. It feels super scammy. But anyway, this is besides the point of what we're talking about. I'm obviously straying from the topic. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about. What we're talking about today is the new fear that has unlocked in me. Okay? I started to watch this video and I paused it. I rewound it, and now we're going to watch it together. It is on CNN. And it is called Brain Dead Patient Woke Up in the OR, but a witness says an organ procurement group kept pushing. So I don't know what it's like out of the US, but in the US we have this thing called being an organ donor, where you can register as an organ donor and it shows up on your card. And this is not a new fear that's been unlocked for me. It's just the PTSD is hitting hard, because this is the reason why I'm not an organ donor. Now, I would love to be an organ donor, but there's some thing inside of me that is terrified of what if I feel the pain of my organs being procured? What if it's one of those situations where you're awake under the knife? Like when you know, and again, sorry, this might be trigger warning. I should probably say that. I will be talking about surgery and death. So if that is something that upsets you, I am totally fine if you guys do not want to be in the stream. This is a 7-minute video. You know me, I can probably make it last at least 30. So yeah, for the next 30 minutes or so, this is what I will be talking about. I have this personal thing where I get nervous about being an organ donor because I wonder when you have that label, like if you're a DNR or whatever, it's similar to DNR where they say do not, in my mind, excuse me, allegedly, in my mind, I wonder if it's similar to DNR. If I have that I'm an organ donor on my record and life-saving measures need to be taken, would people treat me as a DNR patient and kill me in order to help others? Do you know what I mean? Or is it only if you are considered brain dead? Is it only when there's no coming back for you? And how is that determined? And that just makes me nervous because God forbid I have a locked in syndrome and you know, like that's a thing that genuinely happens. People wake up on the operating table. People like, you know, it's not common, but it's not, it definitely happens. And here is a story, here is a case of something similar. And I'm like, yeah, this is like reaffirming my choice, which makes me feel terrible because, you know, my organs, my body will not help someone after I'm gone because this, do you know what I mean? New fear unlocked, and we're about to watch it. Okay. Are you ready? I didn't finish this. I watched like maybe 30 seconds and I was like, no. Gotcha games, Beanie Babies, Pokemon cards. Yeah, we've all had them in the past, but they weren't anything crazy like what it is now. Like, jeez. Well, Pokemon cards are still pretty popular. Just imagine a 6'7" nurse standing over you as soon as you sign yes for organ. DNR is a different thing. Yes, it is, John Craven. That's why I'm saying I wonder, as an organ donor, would I be treated as a DNR? They are completely different things. DNRs do not resuscitate, do not do any sort of life-saving measures. If I need them, all I'm getting is maybe oxygen or something like that. Organ donor is if I am clinically dead, then they will take my organs to donate to someone else. So yes, they are two different things, but in my mind, I know that there are some doctors or surgeons or whoever out there, and I'm not putting this as a blanket statement or putting everyone in a box. I don't think most are like this, but there are definitely corrupt people out there. And so this is, it's just a thing for me. I'm sorry if I scare anyone else. We're about to watch this. This is a real story that's happening. So here.
Tell me about
This is 2021, so this is 5 years ago. Can you guys hear it okay?
We were there saying our goodbyes. That was it. We felt like we were doing the right thing as a family, and they were trying to kill me.
They were trying to kill him, she said. Should I put captions on? Do y'all need captions? Let me make it a little bit smaller. Or, you know, it's fine. It's fine. You guys like captions. And if you don't, you do now.
Made the decision to remove him from life support because we were told, you know, he was brain dead.
We were told he was brain dead.
What you are watching is the Honor Walk. It's one of the most revered traditions in a hospital. It's when family, friends, and staff all pay their respects as someone is wheeled off to give the ultimate gift, donation of their organs.
The ultimate gift. If you're an organ donor on machines and declared dead and they unhook the machines and you're breathing on your own. ... If you are a DNR and you're not an organ donor, they still let you live. They still let you die. If you're an organ donor on machines and declared dead and they unhook the machines and you're breathing on your own, am I missing something? They need release forms signed by your family to be cut. Exactly. Yes, John Craven. This is another part. This is another part of the story. Here we go. Put a pin in that, John Craven.
It's okay.
Except this man, T.J. Hoover, was still very much alive.
So out of respect for more and for the patient's privacy, we didn't stop recording at this
I think organ donation is a beautiful, life-saving gift when it's done ethically.
Yes.
I was just...
Listen to what she said. It's a beautiful gift when it's done ethically. So this is the point of the story, is ethical organ procurement. Like, bitches out here really trying to do repo. Have you ever seen... Oh my God. Listen. It's a new fear that's been unlocked in me, and I'm scared.
scrolling through TikTok about different kind of donation stories, and there was a little search bar across the bottom that said he woke up during his honor walk. So I watched it, and the people looked familiar, the hospital looked familiar, and I said, this is our donor.
It said he woke up. Girl.
I don't know if it makes me more sad or pissed off. I don't know. It's a very emotional thing for me because nobody should have to go through that. And I just feel like there were so many opportunities for someone to step in and say, we're not doing the right thing.
Nikki Martin.
She was a former employee, it says. So she the, I guess, the sort of whistleblower? She must be the witness. She must be the witness then.
Worked for Kentucky Organ Donor Affiliates, or CODA. It's known as an
CODA, Kentucky Organ Donor. Okay, not ever being an organ donor if I live in Kentucky. Confirmed. Never. CODA is actually another short form for, well, I think it's with a C though. CODA with a C is Child of a Deaf Adult, I think, something like that.
organ procurement organization, responsible for recovering organs.
The movie Repo, yes, Anthony. And there was a movie called Repo, and there's also like an operatic version where it was like half musical, and the most strangest people are in it. Strangest as in the strangest combination of people. Like the girl from, oh, what the fuck was it? Some superhero kid. I genuinely don't remember. Fucking homeboy who just passed away who played Rupert Giles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Paris fucking Hilton. It's so random. Spy Kids. The girl from the Spy Kids movie. And fun fact, the boy from the Spy Kids movie is currently married with kids to Meghan Trainor, the musician. Why do I know this? I don't know, but I just know this shit. Anyway, yes, Repo. This is what it feels like. This feels like the movie Repo. I'm terrified.
From deceased donors. Nikki was so disturbed by what happened to TJ that she penned a letter to Congress, trying to bring more attention to cases like his.
I believe in organ
Is TJ still alive? Like, what happened to TJ? I need to know. She's crying, so I'm assuming he's not. I'm so concerned.
donation, and have devoted much of my life to it. However, in too many parts of the country, like Kentucky, it's unsafe, and I'm pleading with the government to change that.
Hello, Rickle.
Do you remember when you were driving to the hospital that day?
Hey, welcome. Trigger warning. We're watching something about death and organ donation. So if this is something that makes you uncomfortable, please do not feel inclined or guilty about not wanting to be here for this stream, or at least for the next 30 minutes. I'm going to rewind this just a little bit.
Do you remember when you were driving to the hospital that day? What did you hear that sort of triggered the alarm bells?
The tracking with his eyes and moving around, trying to pull his tube out, trying to move his hands away, just all of the reflexes that he had. Normally our DCD donors don't have those kinds of reflexes, and they're not awake, and they're not, conscious of what's going on. So it was kind of really shocking for all of us to know that CODA's admin was pushing to continue.
That's crazy. So this man woke up and was responding, trying to pull his tubes out, eyes blinking on the operating table. He was declared brain dead, but he is moving in a way that is not brain dead. And the admin or higher up continued to push for this organ procurement. Like, damn.
Is this money? I mean, is that the incentive fundamentally?
I think for CODA it is, or for any OPO, they're paid for the organs.
You think of organs as being a gift of life, but what you're describing is a big money-making operation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really, you think, what sort of incentivized that push?
Yes.
In a statement to CNN, Network of Hope said that CODA does...
This icon looks familiar to me for some reason. I don't know what, but like the little swirl and the separation of colors is reminding me of something else. I have no idea what, but let me know if that looks familiar to y'all.
Not, quote, receive financial incentives based on the number of organs recovered, and that its focus is on compassion,
Anthony,
not on pressure. Baptist Health Hospital wrote to CNN that they work closely with our patients and their families to ensure patients' wishes for organ donation are followed. And
families' wishes for organ donation are followed. Okay, what if the patient wakes up? What if the person wakes up? Like, what do you mean?
CODA said it reviewed the case and remains confident that accepted DCD practices and approved protocols were followed. When asked about the specific accusations by Nikki, CODA said she was not present in the hospital and added, this case has been inaccurately represented by individuals never involved in the case.
So then how the fuck did it get on social media? And the caption said, this man woke up on the table. Make it make sense. I know they can make shit up, but obviously someone was there who recorded it. So ask the person who had the original footage.
So we did track down someone who was in the operating room that day and did see what happened first.
So she's not the witness. Okay, she just happened to work there. Obviously doesn't work there anymore. She saw it on social media and then reported it. So I guess we're going to see who...
Comfortable. The organ coordinator that...
If someone labeled as brain dead is able to mouth the words no, I don't think that's an involuntary reaction, bro. Hello? Like, if this is true, do y'all think he was actually a brain dead at this point? So far they said, okay, the other girls, the first woman said he was pulling at his tube, even though she wasn't there. But she heard that he was pulling at his tube, blinking erratically and shit. This other woman says he was mouthing the words no. Bro, he was aware. And people in there are feeling uncomfortable. Imagine being the person who feels uncomfortable and then being forced to continue to do this. And procure this man's organs. Fam, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
Don't feel comfortable. The organ coordinator that was there, she steps out to call the supervisor at the time to tell him that the pronouncing physician was refusing to do the case. She said that he was yelling at her, telling her she needed to find another physician to come. And she's like, there is no one. There's no one else to come do this case.
Is there any part of this that makes sense to you? Is any part of this defensible?
No, because it seemed like at first they were saying, well, family consented. And I get that. But again, it seems like family wasn't made fully aware of his actual state. None of it.
This part. Now, I'm terrified for my loved ones if they had to go through anything like this. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with being an organ donor. I do. Again, like this woman said earlier, I think it is a beautiful gift if it is done ethically. If someone's waking up on the fucking table, I don't care what the family said. You do not cut into this person. They are not actually dead yet. Like, what the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you actually mean? This man pulling at his tube, mouthing the words no, other people are not wanting or comfortable with proceeding, I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm quitting on the spot. I don't give a shit, fam. I'm causing a scene. There's no way. No way. And now it makes me wonder, how many times has something like this actually happened? How many times? If people are so adamant and just do not give a shit about this person, like, I understand not having the full story, right? But no, like, the family said it was okay is not, like, no, what the fuck do you actually mean, fam? You are the medical professionals. What? No, I can't.
We should have never went to
I can't. I can't.
About an hour.
This makes me so uncomfortable. Hold on.
Actual state. None of it makes sense. We should have never went to OR.
Should have never went into OR.
About an hour and 15 minutes later, the doctor come out, got us, and told us to pull up a chair. She said, he's not ready. He woke up.
So that, so he's okay? Is he okay? Oh my God. Like, even if he's still in a critical state, yeah. If he's aware at all, he is not ready for organ donation. I don't give a fuck what you say, bitch. Like, oh, a new fear is unlocked in me. A new fucking fear is unlocked. What in the locked syndrome? What in the locked in syndrome? Ain't no way. This is him? Oh my, I'm gonna puke. They almost took this man's organs out. Do you see this? He is not dead, fam. That's crazy. I hope he doesn't remember. Because a lot of times, well, actually, he probably wasn't even, I don't know. I don't know. My brain is breaking because do they give you pain meds when you are considered brain dead? Like, imagine if they procured these organs without, like, oh my God, I don't know how to react. I don't know how to respond. It's lagging for you? I'm sorry. I told you my stream is not great. I don't know how to fix it. I'm sorry. Like, how bad is the lag? Let me type. How bad is the lag? I'm sorry. Hey, AKC, what's up? How bad is it? I don't know how to fix it. I genuinely don't know what to do. Yes. We're going to get an Ethernet cable. Fingers crossed it works. Dang, we lost another one. We'll get him next up. Stop, Anthony, please. Look at this man. Does he look brain dead and ready for organ donation to you? I can't get over this. A couple seconds here and there. Okay. Oh my God. They almost killed this man. Okay, whoever was the one pushing for this, I hope you no longer have a job that deals with human life. I truly, like, I don't want to say you don't deserve to do anything ever, but I really, really hope that you no longer have a job that deals with the lives of other human beings or animals, anything. Like, literally. Never again in your life. I'm so disturbed.
That's right. That's TJ, who is now home.
I just want to check your strength here. Can you pull your hand towards your face?
Imagine if he didn't wake up in time. Fam. Nah, dude.
Try and touch your nose. That's pretty strong. Good. How about with this hand? Can you do it here?
I know you told me that his first thing that he really remembers is being in the operating room and having all these people around him.
So
but
he
have you been able
remembers.
to explain to him everything that happened the same way you explained it to me?
I have.
How does he react?
Why did they want to kill me? Of course, he remembers he was an organ donor, and he has survivor's guilt. He's like, all of these people thought they were going to get to live.
Oh, he has survivor's guilt. That's even worse. Oh my God. Oh, this man seems like a fucking sweetheart. I don't know anything about him other than what I'm seeing right now, but my heart is breaking. The lag isn't terrible. Every 30 seconds to a few minutes, stops for a few seconds. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We're watching, trigger warning, a segment on, this is a CNN, I can't remember, about an organ donor who was claimed brain dead. The family signed off on organ procurement and he woke up on the operating table. And some people refused to continue, but they were being yelled at and their jobs and livelihoods threatened for not continuing to procure this man's organs. So the question is, was that because of greed, because of money, because this particular place was getting paid for the organ procurements or donations? Is it because of, I don't know. But this man is fucking alive. Not alive and well, but he's alive, you know, and healing and going through his own shit, but still his mind is there. He's able to hear. He's able to understand. Like, the fuck? They almost killed this man. Like, that would have been murder. Even if the family signed off. Shut the fuck up. The family didn't know that he wasn't actually dead. Come on now. Good at nothing. Hello, Pikatrix. Hello. They just wanted to fill their quota. Yo. Eek, that's so scary. So this is why I say a new fear is unlocked in me, because yeah, I'm never going to be an organ donor. Like, I seriously thought about it. And I have not survivor's guilt, but I have a guilty conscience. So I feel like, damn, when I die, there are people that will not be, there are less people that will be helped because of my decision not to be an organ donor. And it also feels selfish, like most likely this wouldn't happen to me. This wouldn't be my experience. But I don't know, there's just, I mean, how many people want to sign up to be murdered? Do you know what I'm saying?
Really? I was a registered organ donor and I'm not anymore.
Really?
See? I was a registered organ donor, but not anymore. Same, bitch. Same. The fuck?
I don't trust the system.
What is TJ's life like now?
He wasn't supposed to.
I bet they're gonna try to keep this under wraps, because on it, like, think about it. How many people would remove themselves from being a registered organ donor after hearing a story like this? So many people would remove their names. Obviously not everybody. Some people, a lot of people will be like, this most likely won't be the case, but damn, what if? Like, really, truly, what if? Because a lot of people who are legally dead, who are legally brain dead, probably still feel pain even if, well, no, I guess your brain has to register it. But like, how do we know that every person who is legally brain dead is actually legal? Like, how does this happen? How was someone legally brain dead and able to wake up? Make it make sense, fam. Devil work. The devil is at play here. Can you imagine if it was because a person was like, I had to drive out here and I'm not wasting my time. Let's do this. That part, Anthony. And every time you hear of a case, when you hear of one case, you have to know there's probably 10 plus other cases that you will never hear about. Just like when you see like police cam, body cam, surveillance footage, witness, evidence type shit. Whenever you hear some of these stories that do go viral, there are countless stories that you will never hear of. If there's a corrupt cop or a corrupt witness or whatever, you will not hear most of what happens, even though we're in an age where technology is, ridiculously advanced. Like, there's so many stories that we will never hear. So I would not be surprised if this has happened many times before, and that is terrifying. Like, imagine training for years to become a doctor, a surgeon, and then this type of job is your job. Like, this would give me PTSD, like hardcore PTSD. Just like if I were, a soldier in the military in any form, and I actually went out and had to do things, aside from the training, which is probably still traumatic, but like the actual events, knowing that you have an effect on another person's
Hold your head up, bub.
For TJ, it's not just about being alive, but living and getting to be a part of these moments.
Oh, he likes Nightmare Before Christmas. Did you see that
Living
cake?
and getting
Look, it's Jack and Sally. That's fucking cool.
to be a part of these moments. Like walking his sister down the aisle.
That was his
And meeting
sister.
For the very first time.
Who's this? Oh, this is the woman who reported it. I see.
Do you know how special you are? You don't.
Oh, she looks like she's
You're
gonna
pretty
cry.
special, bud. So many reasons.
You survived, bub.
You're my hero, TJ.
Is that his physical? Oh, that's the story, fam. What is the takeaway here? What do y'all think? I'm scared. Not a Nikki. Abel. Hi, Abel. Riggle says, yup. It's like one in maybe a million situation, but it's enough to discourage people from donating. Remember, I told y'all, I am the luckiest unlucky person, or the unluckiest lucky, whatever it is. I'm lucky and unlucky at the same time. So like, this probably would be me. Not me trying to sit here and think that I'm special or anything, but I just feel like this would be me. I go. Hello. So glad I'm not an organ donor. I already had my reasons. Now I've got another. That it's just adding to the list, and I feel bad. I feel bad. I go like, for me, I'm a wuss when it comes to pain. I get that from my mother. I get that from my grandmother. We do not want to feel pain. Abel, you're causing me pain. I feel pain with your statements. I feel pain from that statement. Take it back. Yeah. Anyway, I am so glad that this was a happy, like I told you, I only watched maybe 30 seconds of this before I was like, no, we got to stream this. And I was so nervous that he was going to be dead. Oh my God, TJ, I am so glad he is not dead from this incident. Holy cow. Let's see some of the comments. Even if the family consented, the guy woke up and said no. Thank you. Thank you. This right here. Who cares if the family consented? The fuck do you mean? What do you actually mean right now? No one, I repeat, no one is owed your organs, whether you're using them or not. That's a crazy statement, but like true. I will sabotage your pizza route. They say he has survivor's guilt because his organs didn't save other people, but he may very well save countless others from the same horror he went through. God bless his man. That part, you're still saving people just in a different way, TJ. I have a feeling that this happens more than we think it does. This is what I'm saying. Anytime you hear one instance of something, like it probably took them a while to catch on to it. That's my thing. Man, I am so disturbed for how many people who might have gone through something like that. The people who kept pushing for organ extraction after being told that man was waking up should be arrested and charged with attempted murder. Okay. We have sane people in the comments for once. Usually I go through comments and I'm like, yeah, I don't agree with half of what people are saying here. So far, where is the lie? The people who advocated for his organ extraction after hearing that he was alert and awake and saying no. Not just people, like if you didn't have that context, there's gray area. If you did have that context and continued to push it, fuck you. Fuck you. With something hard and sandpaper. Absolutely not. Hey bro, you're using this liver still? No, you can have the whole thing. It did grow back, right? This incident should be brought before a grand jury. I think so. How long ago? This is over a year ago. This is a year ago, but it just came up on my feed. Thanks, YouTube. They are taking organs out of people that are still alive. That's murder. That's what I'm saying. What in the repo is going on? Kept pushing? Isn't that the same as pushing someone to commit murder? Why isn't anyone in jail for this? I mean, I don't know. We don't know. Someone might be. I sure hope so. Dude literally woke up to prove he wasn't brain dead to stop his murder, and they still tried to continue the operation. It must have been an unimaginably terrifying experience for him. Those hospital administrators should go to jail. The fact that he remembers too. Because like I said, I was like, oh, he probably won't remember. But I have to remember that, I have to remind myself that they think he's clinically dead. So would they give any sort of anesthesia to someone when they're doing organ donation? I don't think so. Because you're dead legally. So I don't know that people who are organ donors, if they get any sort of pain management, if they're under any sort of anesthesia, anything like that. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm an ICU nurse and had a patient like this recently. Well, damn. He was still following commands and opening his eyes, but they said family consented to the donation. Felt like I was witnessing a planned murder. Thankfully, he was able to wake up enough to sit up and tell them no right before they took him. Oh my God. I pray that I wake up in time if this happens to me. I pray that I wake up in time if this happens to me, and not like when it's too late while it's happening. Oh my God. Thank God for that doctor who said no, and that there was no other doctor. Imagine if there was another one who said yes. Spike says, Charles Cullen, nurse US, a former registered nurse who confessed to murdering around 40 patients, though estimates suggest his actual victim count could be up to 400. Bam. Okay, so this is, okay. Oh shit, Spike. Harold Shipman, doctor, UK. Niels Hogel, nurse in Germany. Joseph D'Angelo, police officer, US, the infamous Golden State Killer. Nani? Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. You ain't never lied. Yoshi, hello on Twitch. How are you? Is that a NASA icon you have? It's so small for me. I can't see it, but it looks like the NASA logo. Hi, everyone. Hi, Mimi. Hello, nobody. Hello. Welcome. We just watched the latest horror film. We just watched... They should make a movie about this. Did anybody say that in the comments? Did we see that in the... They should make a movie about this. I don't for a millisecond believe this is an isolated or terribly unusual... Actually, there is a movie about this. Hold on. It's literally called Awake. Hold on. It's literally called Awake. There is a movie about this. And I think it has... What's that attractive actress who's not... Okay, let me not be mean. There is an attractive actress who I think is known primarily for her attractiveness and not necessarily for her talent. I'm not saying that she's not talented. I'm not saying that she's the worst by any means. It's just I don't remember her acting standing out. What's her name? Jessica? Jennifer? Jessica. I don't know. There's like a Jennifer Biel, Jessica Biel. No, Alba. Jessica Alba? Jennifer Alba. Jessica Alba. Sounds more like... Yeah. And listen, I got in fights with people over this. I don't think she's the worst. It's just... I feel like she... Anyway, she was in a film called Awake. Let's see the Awake trailer. This Awake trailer, I'm pretty sure she's in it. What the fuck is this? This is not... What's this? 15 years ago. This is it 15 years old? Is this it? Yo, is this a Sia
Good
song?
look around you, Clay. You're creating jobs, you're saving companies. You own half of the
This sorry, let's continue. Let's just watch it. Is this the film?
Hey.
It is! That's her! I don't think she's a terrible actress, please. I'm not saying that. I just can't remember any film where she hasn't been almost, like, naked.
We're engaged to be married.
Clay, you got your whole life ahead of you.
Do I?
Has anyone seen this?
Get acquainted. Why not? When I open up your chest, it is a very real possibility that you will die right here on this table. You'll get your house in order just in case.
As soon as you get out, I'll be right here.
Go ahead and count back from 10 for me, will you? 10, 9, 8.
Is he good to go? Sleeping like a baby.
What?
Every year, 21 million people are put under anesthesia.
Be asleep right now. Everyone ready to get started here?
I can still hear you. Ready as I'll ever be.
Wait, something's wrong. Am I supposed to be
1
able to
in
still hear
700
you?
remain
What's the
awake.
matter?
I don't know if I can do this.
Do not get paranoid. Just inject the heart. In an hour, he'll be dead, and we'll be rich.
Wait. What?
No one knows. He'll be toes up on the slab downstairs.
The more he hears,
This is happening. This is just my imagination, that's all.
the more he
Everything's
realizes
fine. You shouldn't be in here.
Don't trust him. He's lying to you.
that
Risking
nothing
your life on some sick freight doctor.
He's my friend, Mother. I trust him.
Scalpel?
is what it seems.
I am so sorry.
You're not gonna die.
Awake. Damn, we should watch this. I haven't seen this. It also might not be as good as I remember, but I remember like, yo, that was crazy. So I'm sitting here like, damn, a new fear has been unlocked. No wonder. I've seen this. I completely forgot. Has anyone seen this? I know I've watched it. I'm definitely recalling some of the movie now. Jessica Alba was in Dark Angel, a show on Fox. I don't really watch Fox, so I don't know. Was it good? Dark Angel. Is that the one that looked like a comic, or was that a movie? Like it sort of looked like a 3D comic or something? There used to be this big scandal in 2002 in Poland after journalists discovered emergency medical service inject Pavilon to patients to sell information of fresh corpses to funeral homes. Huh? To sell information of fresh corpses. Huh? Nani? Like how cheap human life could be. Yeah, we are not, listen, trust. We are not, in the eyes of many, we are not worth much. We are the product, though. We are the product in so many ways. In so many ways. And that's a whole conversation that we could have. That's a whole ass conversation of how we are the product in so many ways. Anything that you get for free, like, not anything, but if there is a service that is free to you, that means typically you are the product. It's your information they're trying to procure because they are selling your information. Case in point, Facebook and all those little games that they had, all those little quizzes and shit that they would have on their thing. They were selling your information and your friend's information. They would use that information to advertise to you. They would use that information to campaign to you. I don't know. Like, I heard that that's partially how Trump won. I don't know for sure, but I heard there was some shit involved in that. There's so much shit that we don't realize. Like, our food is not always the best because, I don't know, it's just to make us sick, and then we have to go to the hospital, and then we get put on these drugs. How many of you are on at least one drug that you have to take for life? My grandma has levothyroxine for her thyroid. I don't know how many motherfucking people. I'm sure most people in here, at least in the US, knows at least one person who's taking levothyroxine drug, and it's something you have to take for your life. I don't know what it does. I just know that it has to do with the regulation of your thyroid, which has to do with, I don't know, your weight. I don't fucking know. But we're living in a dark time. Truly, 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 we are the product. But we ourselves, we're not valuable as in, like, to our families, unless we got some sort of life insurance plan. And even then, you know what it reminds me of? Life insurance kind of reminds me of like having car insurance or something, where it's like, well, I mean, health insurance in general, not just life insurance, but health insurance is very similar to car insurance, where it covers some things, but not all. Even if you get like extended warranties on your electronics and shit, if you have a laptop or a computer, any kind of electronic, they might protect for drops and not spills, or they might protect for spills and not drops, right? Like, it doesn't protect for everything. They have so much in the fine print that when you finally need it, they're like, oh, we don't actually cover this, or it's not as much as you're expecting. Anytime you go to court, if you're in civil court or any type of thing where you're suing someone and you're suing for money, more often than not, it will take a lot longer than you're expecting, and you'll get a lot less than you asked for. That's just the way it is, because it's a business. And you are the product, and it's really scary. For the low, low price of $19, you can give your DNA to a private company. Exactly. Pay us to steal your information, fam. My mom made me do one of the, I don't know if it was 23andMe, but one of those like DNA things. And for me, I understand that we have DNA and everything. I understand that, but I don't know. I just felt like it was hard to believe that this entire lineage is in like a drop of my spit, bro. But maybe. But it also reminds me of homeboy who my sister was huge into, like this, would you call it like a pyramid scheme? Like an MLM. I'll call it an MLM company called Young Living, where they sold oils, right? They would squeeze the shit out of plants until they bled and bottle it up, right? Like it would probably take 5,000 leaves in order to get one bottle of leaf oil, right? And then they would slap all these labels on it. They would charge $1,000 and be like, yeah, this is gonna cure your illnesses. This will cure your cancer. This will grow your leg back that got amputated. What? Make it make sense. It was snake oil. Now I think I use essential oils for literally scent, like aromatherapy only, because I feel like essential oils are going to be better than non-essential oils, or just, you know, not the gay ones. I want the gay ones. Give me the gay ones. But I feel like the oils that have the fragrances that have other types of chemicals and shit, it gets in the air and you're breathing it in. Why do I know this? Because my mom has been burning oils and essences and whatever the fuck since I was a child. I'm a child who was born with asthma, and I remember being able to taste in the air like her shit would coat the back of my throat, and she was not using essential oils. So I if I'm going to have to inhale this shit, I want it to be a little bit more pure. What's going on? My phone is going off. Oh, I need to plug it in. My battery's about to die. Darling. Is someone getting scammed on Discord? Anytime my phone notifications are going off, like, I assume it's Discord and someone got the Mr. Beast scam. That's usually how it goes. Anyway. Menthol oil is classic. Yeah, and I know I'm all over the place, but yeah, it's making me think of so many things, not just essential oils, even like the carriers and the flavorings that people put in like e-cigarettes and vapes and stuff like that. Those typically are what people use to like enhance food, for example. Like, aromatherapy is good for food because if you smell something, it makes it taste better a little bit. Like if you just ate vanilla, it's usually in an alcoholic carrier of some kind, it's just going to taste bad. It's not going to have like a nice sweet taste. But if it's paired with sugar in a baked good, for example, it can enhance the flavor. And I think that has to do with the scents as well, how it smells. So cinnamon, vanilla, all the ones that smell really strong. So a lot of times in candy and baked goods, in just food, they will add certain things. They'll add food coloring to make it look more appealing. They will add fragrances or, like edible flavorings and whatnot that will make it more palatable to you. So even if something is banana, like banana bread, they might also they might have real bananas in there, but they might also have banana flavoring to enhance it, is what I'm saying. So it's food grade, it's food safe, as in it's safe to ingest when you're eating it, but is it safe to inhale into your fucking lungs? That's the question. I bought a vape, but I bought it just for the flavorings, and I'm mostly, I don't do it a lot, literally at all. Like, it was just temporary because I had a thing. I was like, dang, I want to vape for whatever reason. And I got one with no nicotine in it because I'm not a smoker, and also asthma. Like, I'm not stupid. And then I was like, what if I smoke it like a cigar? And I said it to chat, and everyone's like, no, don't do it. Vapes are bad. You're going to get popcorn lung and die, Mimi. And I was like, you're probably right. So let me do it anyway. And I did it. I'm definitely not a daily smoker. I'm not addicted to it in any way. I tried to smoke it like a cigar where you puff and you don't inhale, and you could still get the flavoring. The flavoring kind of like coats the roof of your mouth and your tongue a little bit. So I still get like a sense. I'm sure some of it still gets into my lungs, but I'm not advocating for it at all, but I definitely did a bad thing. I have a vice. Food doesn't taste as good if you get a stuffy nose. See, Anthony, exactly. And that was one of the things how you knew you were sick with COVID, for example. One of the main characteristics, or the most common characteristics, was losing your sense of smell and or sense of taste. And so a lot of us, it was so subtle. I didn't even notice when I had it for the first time. But then when I was like, I would literally take the things my oils that were the strongest, and I'd stick it up my nose and just like, can I smell it? And I couldn't. And I was like, oh shit. Like, it's insane. It's insane how that fucking works. But yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm probably sick. So, does anyone know anybody who's had like permanent or like really long lasting effects from COVID? Mine were very temporary. I quit vaping the nicotine one. My guess is the nicotine free ones are still bad for your gums and teeth, though. It sticks to your mouth with a film. Exactly, because I can still taste it. So 100% believe that, Anthony. I'm very careful. But yeah, that shit could still happen to me. I'm literally going to go to the dentist tomorrow. So who knows the state of my gums and teeth. I haven't had any gum issues. My teeth, however, is another story. I've had teeth like pulled, like my wisdom teeth, or is it molars? Whichever one is the farthest back. I've had all 4 of those removed. And then I had a couple cracks in some of my other teeth, mostly in the back, the ones that I chew on. And I think that's due to the foods that I eat. I like a lot of crunchy, hard foods. I don't like chew ice or anything anymore. But things like that, I would chew on, and I think they would crack my teeth. So that wasn't good. And I also don't drink cow's milk. Dairy is not a friend of mine, so my bones might be not as strong as they could be. I don't know. I haven't really done research into that. But I only milk nuts, almonds, and oats. I'm not a huge fan of soy milk, but listen, I ran out of my nut juice, and I drank my mom's cow's milk like literally a day or two before my grandma was supposed to come back home. And when I tell you, I forgot how bad it could get, fam. Like, I forgot. I didn't take my like lactate pills or whatever. I suffered. I suffered. And I know some people have it worse than me. Like, do you guys have anything where you think it's bad for you until you hear someone else's story? Do y'all have anything like that? I was watching I think a VTuber, a VTuber's VOD, and one of the things that they happened to say was they were talking about also having a similar thing where they forgot to take their lactose pills and they ate something, I don't know, I think like, let's say mac and cheese or something, and it was extra cheese, something like stupid cheesy. Knowing they have this issue, first of all, why are you having such a crazy issue with dairy, how they explained it? Why the fuck are you eating dairy at all is what I'm concerned about. But they did their thing. They didn't take their medicine, and I'm sorry in advance, this is TMI, so close your ears if you're sensitive. They were talking about how, or I guess she was talking about how she had to go to like the ER or something. She had to go to the doctor because she had straight lava coming out of her booty hole for like 6 or 7 days. And I thought my shit was bad. I was like, damn, like no, nor, like full on diuretic. I was like, and she was just so comfortable with sharing that with her stream. I was like, damn, you're comfortable. And so I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll try to be more honest too. Like my goal is to be the most unattractive streamer by the end of 2026. So why not? Because cheese. I do like cheese. I am a fan of cheese. It is not a fan of me though, but I can have a little bit. Like I can have a little bit, but when it comes to like my cereal, for example, that's straight milk. Like the cereal is drowning in milk for me. And yeah. So I made mistakes. And then I think I had a pudding. I think I also had a pudding. I had cereal and a pudding. I'm trying to think what other dairy shit that I had. I had a lot of cereal. It was a mistake. I did not have explosive diarrhea, but I didn't. I didn't. But I didn't feel fucking good at all. I didn't feel good at all. Like I definitely had bubble guts, but I don't think I did not have explosive diarrhea. Okay? I didn't. I promise. I'm not lying. I'm honest. It just didn't feel good while it was in me. I didn't have to go to the doctor for it. Like it was not. Anyway, I am uncomfortable. Let's not. Okay? Yeah. Here's some music. Anyway, so new fear unlocked, dairy and organ donation is my new fear. Got a case of the Hershey skirts. That is a song. And I know it almost all by heart, which is funny. Okay, here, lore. There is a song that is a parody of another song. And this woman named Wendy, oh my god, I'm forgetting her name. Wendy, wow, I don't remember her name anymore. This is like 100 years ago. Take care, John Craven, thanks so much for hanging out. We will be ending soon, so within the next 20 minutes, because it's possible that someone's streaming at 4, I'm not sure, so I want to end before then. But yes, there is a woman, Wendy something, on YouTube, old video. She did a cover of a song, and it's like I used to sing it at karaoke, and I made a friend, this guy named Henry. I'll never forget this guy because we were like best buds. Like we just had such a weird, awesome fucking friendship. And one of them was like making people uncomfortable when we went to karaoke. And so we would sing songs like Please don't fuck me in the ass tonight. That Popeye's fried chicken ain't sitting right. And you know, like it's a whole song. And I know almost all of the words years later, this many years later. And I have dementia. But anyway, one of the lines she does talk about Hershey squirts. And that is just, it's funny to me. I think is her name Wendy Ho? Is it Wendy Ho? Wendy Ho. It is Wendy Ho Poop Noodle. So fun. Oh, stop. I can't hover over it. Jesus, the autoplay. She sauce. So this is 15 fucking years ago, chat. I don't think I watched it like when it first came out, but it's probably been a good 10 years or so. Probably more than 10 years. Yeah, no, probably a good 10 years. Anyway, it's 10 years ago. I'm at karaoke and, you know, we're daring people. We're like, you know, silly kids. We do prank calls. We sing funny songs and whatnot. This chick, this character, Wendy Ho, does this song. She has this character. She has this hairstyle and whatever. And I remember her making a scene because Jennifer, there's so many actors with the same fucking name. Jennifer, not Jennifer Aniston, not Jennifer Lopez, not Jennifer Lawrence, Jennifer, we literally were just talking about her, not Jennifer Beals, Jennifer, oh my god, help, if I just search for it, Jennifer Coolidge in I guess a television show or something that she was in, had a character that was very similar to this Wendy Ho character that was singing, that was kind of dressed the same. I don't think they did the same song or anything. And I remember Wendy being like, I can't, stop hovering over it. Let's click on her. Let me see if it I don't think it shows. I don't know if she would still have it up. This, Bitch, I Stole Your Purse. This is one of her songs. How old is this? 19 years ago. And I think she's saying a Jennifer Coolidge character looked very similar to this, so she thought it was stolen. Like, she thought the character was kind of stolen. I don't know whatever came of that. Let's see if there's anything in the comments. I don't know when or where or how I heard about it, but I think she did something saying she thought it was stolen. You will always be my favorite hoe. 17 years ago, holy hell, where was I? The crime that you don't have more followers the whole world needs to hear. Is it really possible that Jennifer had no idea? See, okay, I'm not crazy. Look, I remember these things. Is it this is 17 fucking years ago. Is it really possible that Jennifer had no idea about Wendy? Clearly the writers of the show did. They're the ones to blame here. I don't remember what show it is. I don't remember what character. I'm sure it will be in the comments if we keep looking, though. There she is, officer. She stole my purse and snatched my wig. What the hell? This should have 1 million+ views. This is so many years ago. I will never not love this song. You stole my friend Lizette's purse in Houston. Okay, it's just... Anyway, I don't know if they ever resolved it. But, yeah. Let's see. It's so old that it looks like it's in fucking 180p. It's in 240p, bro. This is crazy. She probably couldn't get away with this anymore. I don't know. With the cornrows and the hoop earrings. But this is literally what people still do to this day. Fucking who's what's her name? Cupcake does a lot of this stuff where they'll do really wild music. I don't know, for attention, I guess. I don't fucking know. Good old YouTube, yeah. This is crazy old. So let's see if we can find it. Wendy Ho, Jennifer Coolidge. I don't know how to spell her name, sorry. Coolidge. Actress Jennifer Coolidge parodied the drag favorite musical comedian Wendy Ho on a 2010 episode of the FX series Nip Tuck. I watched Nip Tuck, okay. Coolidge played Hot Cocoa, a white rapper who performed a music video for a track called Yo Stank, directly modeled after Wendy Ho's comedic persona and her album The Gospel According to Ho. The Wendy Ho Jennifer Coolidge connection. Okay, so okay. I don't think they asked. I mean, I guess you don't have to ask to parody something, but I don't think they informed her at all. I don't know. I think they probably are saying it's a spoof and a parody after Wendy had a problem with it. 'Cause she was like, she just took my character. And I oop. Yeah. Yo, stank. Let's see this. I kind of want to see it. Can I make it full screen? Hello? Okay, watch it on YouTube then, I guess. This is 17 years ago. Jesus. I apologize for anything that you might see. I can't. I hate this. I can't. It's too cringe. I cannot. I can't put you through this. I'm sorry. If you want to watch it, you can go watch it yourself. But yeah, it's very the same as Wendy. Damn. But like I said, I don't think they credited her until she had a problem with it. And this isn't even like the original post or anything because it was on a television show. So I don't know who this person is, but they are crediting. They are saying the music video is a parody of Wendy Ho's Bitch, I Stole Your Purse. But I don't think it was labeled that way. But it is, should I? Thanks for showing mercy. So you're saying you don't want to watch it. Is that what you're saying? You don't want to see how long you can last before you implode? Do we want to watch the original or the parody? Or none? Like, be honest. That's fine. It's fine. I can feel secondhand embarrassment emanating. Yeah, like, I'm so uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable with both of them. But like, it's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable, I guess. Out your purse and I left it on the lawn. Ain't nothing but a rural sign. I shake that purse and I leave the shit behind. Beware the way you floss in your bag. I'm a real ghetto. OBS saved you. It said OBS disconnected. OBS fucking saved y'all. All right, I won't put you through this. But this was comedy, I guess, back in the day, chat. This was comedy back in the day. Why do I know this though? Like I amaze myself because I don't understand why I know any of this. I guess it's because I'm old. Hey, a wild Goldie. Let's click. Let's stalk her.
Hello, welcome aboard. Goodbye.
Oh, I think I've seen this.
Hi, Steelman. Goodbye.
Why do I feel like I've seen
this
this
before? Would you like to sign my petition?
Well, sure. What are we voting on?
I just heard a bonk. Oh, that was that was epic. I thought that was in the video. I was like, wait, they have the same bonk sound as me.
Slavery.
Thank you for the bonk. That's funny.
Yeah, sure. Sign me up.
Hell yeah.
What in the world? I swear I've seen this, but this is like, this was posted today, I think. Where have I seen this? Happy birthday, Goldie. Cute. I want to be a VTuber, y'all. I really do. I literally almost signed up to... What the fuck is this? Why does it look like I watched it? Oh, I did watch it. Sorry, I did watch that. A wife wiped back to front instead of front to back, and it ruined her husband's life. Y'all don't want to know. Y'all don't want to know. Listen. If you wipe front to back, don't ever approach me. Please. Just Just save me, okay? Just no. No. Please. Help me help you. No. Anyway. Average chubby emu title. What was that? Is that a person? Who's chubby emu? Oh, that's the channel. That's an actual channel. I didn't even know. Yes, you listen, no, if you wipe, yes, thank you, Wriggle. If you wipe back to front, I'm failing. I don't know how to English. If you wipe back to front, we're not friends, okay? We're not friends. I don't even use this. I barely use the same paper front to back. Like, I wipe front and then I wipe back. I don't wipe front to back. I don't wipe back to front. Like, I separate. It's not together. They're two separate holes. Why the fuck are you? No. Contamination tings. I don't want that. This is one of his less unhinged titles. That's wild. Who is this person? Now I gotta click on the channel. I can't with the reenactment. We tell stories in medicine. These are variations on cases we or our colleagues have seen in the past. The main goal of these videos are to tell a story about people, as we each have a unique story to tell. For general contact, email, blah, blah, blah. We don't care. All right. You should not recreate any of the presented situations. These videos are not medical advice. Chubby Emu does not and will not give individualized medical advice over the internet. Videos are produced by Dr. Bernard with a team of physicians, clinical pharmacists, and scientists. That's so fucking cool. I would love to have a channel that sort of does something like this. Not this exactly or at all, but something like this in the idea of I'm edutainment type of content. But clearly I would not be able to do it alone. I want to work with a team that does something like this. Like maybe I'll be the voiceover. I've watched multiple of these. Oh, hold on. Syphilis is evolving like never before in Michigan. Not going to Michigan. A woman took a friend's Ozempic and her entire gut was cooked. I don't remember watching this, but it says I did. Maybe it like jumped to the next video. They kept saying my headaches were a sinus infection. Look at these photos. Yo, okay, there's a channel I watched. I keep asking myself, are these like AI generated images? I don't think so on this channel per se, but maybe. Maybe. But there's so much AI use on channels. Not a problem. I use AI as well sometimes. But there's one guy in particular. I like to watch his content, but I get so fucking confused because he plays multiple games. He plays different games, but he uses the same style of AI generated thumbnails, and his titles are vague. His titles are clickbait, and there's nowhere on his thumbnails or in his titles what game he's playing usually. So when I want to watch a specific game, it's hard for me on his channel. It's hard for me to find it. Because what the fuck are you doing? Like, I understand he wants people to click on it, but I find it really annoying when I have to click on a video to see if it's actually the game that I'm looking for or not. That's really frustrating. I've seen multiple people do this. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. I feel bad for calling out names, but it's fine. Like, it's free engagement. So Cage848, I think. 848, yeah. I watch his Humanities series, but whatever he's doing now, you can't tell me what game he's playing based on the thumbnails because they're fucking AI. So thankfully YouTube has, if you hover over it, you get a preview of some of the videos. So I have to judge based on the thumbnails, but I don't think it's like that on my phone or on my TV. Maybe on my TV, I don't know. I hate it. Good at Nothing. I don't like it. So like this, I can tell 7 days because I play 7 days. Is 7 days anywhere in the title or in the thumbnail? No. It just says castle base build. This one. Didn't think it would happen. Got some sick loot today. What game is this? It looks like Vane, but I can only tell based on this. Seeing this, I cannot tell it is Vane. And I can only tell because I've played it before or I've watched content before. So from the thumbnails and the titles, I cannot tell this is 7 days. I cannot tell this is Vane. I mean, this one, I guess because he's got spikes around the house, I would guess this is 7 days. I don't know what fucking game this is. Maybe it's Vane again. I don't know unless I click on it. This must be Vane. This, no fucking clue what this is. But again, I only know because I played it before. But, you know, so for me, it's just a little bit frustrating. I understand, but personally, I do not like this. I want to be able to tell what game you're playing. Like this, I could tell 7 days because Crack-a-Book is, you know, but when they're doing the AI thumbnails and not putting the title in, you just kind of have to guess more often than not. But like this, I could tell is 7 days because of the oil shale and like the way he's saying it. But he's just in this zombie survival game, like he's purposely being vague, and it bothers me. But I still subscribe to this channel. I still watch his channel. I like this guy. He's good. And he's very entertaining. And I honestly wish my content were like my game footage. I wish it were more like his. Like he's actually really cool. And there's someone else, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but this was just one that I could remember off the top of my head. And they do it so much now, and it bothers me. I understand, but I hate it. I get it, but at the same time, I hate it. So it's for people who don't know these games. I'm assuming. It's just clickbait. It's clickbait, bro. Ugh. Like, look at this. What game is this? Food is a real issue in... Oh, it says 7 Days to Die. Never mind. It says it in the title. Okay, this is back when he was doing it. But now he's just stopped doing it. Frustrating, man. Anyway, it's 3 minutes to 4. We might have a stream, so I'm gonna go ahead and end. I appreciate you guys. You're fucking amazing. This has been so fun. I need to go check on my grandma now. You know, I don't really like to not check on her at least once every 2 hours. So make sure you guys stand up, get some water, hydrate, dehydrate, rehydrate, whatever you need to do. Stay healthy, stay sane. Don't sit in your fucking seat for too long, okay? I care about you. And you're no use to me if you get a fucking embolism and have a blood clot go to your heart because you sat in the same spot for too long, all right? Move those muscles. YouTube is full of 7 Days to Die right now. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out, Twinkly. Everybody, y'all have been amazing. Good at Nothing, Wriggle, Kamineko, Abel, AKC. We have so many people. Holy cow. Appreciate you. All right, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. Don't forget, Mooney Nurse and I are going to be doing a thing. So keep a lookout. Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time. All right, y'all. Bye. You're amazing. I love you. Bye. Stay back.